We've done it! The princess's castle is finished.
Finally, all our hard work has paid off.
Ba't ang sunang portada pa sa fratello?
What are you saying? Guys, isn't that the button that destroys everything?
What's it even doing there? Why did we build it on the patio?
This is really bad. My guinea pig's still in there. My Xbox is in there.
Kevin's in there!
I'm in here! This is why I'm a cat person. Peach's castle has been demolished by a small dog, and we have to rebuild it the only way we know how. By getting all the cash money needed by ourselves, because Toadette is a disaster. Go see the Taskmaster. Hey, you Greg Davis?
No.
We take jobs, all of which consist of touching flagpoles, so right up our alley. The first one is from a Goomba lover. Strange fetish to make public, but it doesn't matter, because I'ma get paid. Let's-a go! Is that a slope? Mario Maker has literally solved poverty and cancer in one fell swoop. 7 out of 10 though, because they did bring back Shaun the Sheep. You know, for a course by a Goomba lover, most of these Goombas tend to end up dead. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you posing a question of significant significance. Could you learn to love that face? I certainly could not. A simple level for a little moolah. We can make the foundation for the castle. This will take a bit, so let's get on that grind with Dr. Gizmo. The on and off switch. No one knows how it actually works. Wireless protocols, ancient magic, answer the damn question. How do you function? Using these switches, however, we can put a rabbit shop in a cage. Removing it also works. 1. A lonely farmer planted several trees so he can trap cats and needs someone to test if they work. Well, who better to ask? Literally anyone else. I think this is a good time to mention I've never actually beaten a 2D Mario game. Luckily, they're easy.
Hey, bro, if you're having trouble...
Fuck off.
Oh, okay, bro.
With the introduction of the 3D world style, that also brought in Mario's persona. His other one. Not the other one, he has a lot of them. Watch as he solves piranha infestations by pushing them. Well, we did it, boys. Piranhas and no more. The foundation is complete.
This castle is going to be rock solid.
Well, I certainly hope so. Don't think a castle made out of jello really holds up in this day and age.
Oh, you're rebuilding it?
Yeah, we're fixing the problem you caused. I don't see you helping.
I'm a dog.
You're a bitch.
Yes, I am.
Also, I don't like you. I was told I was going to be underneath an angry sun, but it looks more myth than anything. Probably just got told at Mr. McDonald's Monopoly event. It's so slightly peeved. The coin here is for if you're good enough to keep the propeller, which I was.
Oh, no.
Well, that's embarrassing. Though not as embarrassing as the fact it happened again. I'm so good at video games! Agent 1 is trapped in a house she made herself. I can't even fathom how you managed to do that, but when you think waking up early is cool because you get to eat worms, then it does sound more believable. Good dinosaur. Eat the abominations. Also, we never see Agent 1, so I can only assume she perishes, because when you hit the P block, it sounds like she flatlines. Sorry, stands rise up! But I team Callie, so this is quite sad. I buried some coins, but I'm drowning in gold, so I don't need your peasant money. So you're paying me to earn myself money? Why is this a job? I'm too rich to understand your contradictions. No, give me back my shell. That's where I keep my fat stack. This request comes from father of name Withheld.
I've got an army of bonsai mills guarding this place. I'm hoping they'll surprise Mario by sneaking up behind him.
Oh yeah, very sneaky. Can hardly notice them. A PE teacher paying 150 coins. Isn't that basically their entire life savings? It's a simple job nonetheless. Kind of like being a PE... That PE teacher is a trollop. Guys, what is that? Well, that's Mr. Eraser, and with a name like that, he sounds like he's an assassin, which is appropriate because he is. Yo, this rope course I made is straight up sloppy. That doesn't sound safe. It isn't! Help! Oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty sloppy.
Mario, you can't take that request. Innocents will be hurt.
But there's shoes, Chief. Why can't I? Shoes!
Because if you do, you will kill them!
Shoes upon the Goomba! A Goomba's been killed! Someone broke the Goomba! It was me. We need 7 keys to get the true ending and become a keymaster, but there's a small issue. I'm tilted. No satisfying conclusions for me! There's a mole on the moon. Let's go there too. I hate it. The castle's coming along quite nicely with the first floor being finished. You'd think at this point there would have been some sort of outside funding, but as the royal family are lazy toadstools, not that kind, the frog chair kind. I still have to do everything myself. Like our plumber's usual attire, we're still in the red. If anyone laughed at that, out yourself. That wasn't funny. So not only do you press a button that decimates at least 3 days of work, but you have the audacity to ask me to check whether your walking path is safe. You don't get walking privileges anymore. I hope you get grabbed, but you know what? My legs could do with a stretch. Don't you swinging claws, piece of fuck! Now Toastface wants shelter from a storm. Before we had a castle, but this is probably for the best. This level is quite hard actually, but nothing I can't—
Hey, bro, I can...
Bugger off! Fetch me a clean diaper! Oh, you have to jump on the bullets. That makes way more sense. I overshot it. Visitors have to get over by floating in a dry bone shell. Pretty hardcore, eh? No. Also, Bowser is dead, so he shouldn't be a problem anymore.
No jumping allowed!
I wonder what this level could be about. Come along, Jumpman. I have my issues with this course. For example, falling here is not a jump, so I shouldn't have lost. To the same regard, getting impaled by the saw blade is not a jump either. Basically, it means these 2 game overs didn't count. The second floor is built, but it leads to a few problems. For example, the chief took a clown from Green Toad, meaning he can't do his job.
Now ask someone to do something they don't want to do themselves.
Someone whose name rhymes with Mean Toad. Chief, what do you have to say for yourself?
My crew is slacking off. I blame the union.
Oh, okay. Regardless, take a nice pace through the level. You'll do fine. Make it easy. I really needed that cloud. Bowser Jr., young sir, driving indoors is a big no-no. I'm taking your car, go into the pit of searing pain and think about what you did. Purple Toad has been missing. He wasn't in the intro. How long's he been gone for?
About 2 months.
You left him for that long? That's cruel. How could you do— Oh, I understand how you could. Hello, Satan.
Hello.
We need Stone because the chief mishandled the budgeting? It's like a real workplace. Well, Stone-kun, let's go home. Stone-kun, you can walk too. This is why I don't like rocks. They don't use legs. After that labor, now we get to help Mr. Eraser eliminate his targets, fireballs. We are a contracted killer, and the victims are orbs of flame.
Rated E for egg.
At least the rubble will help open a way to— Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god, what is— No, that's inappropriate! Please, sir, this is E for everyone, not E for a child! He's aborted breathing! This pipe takes us to a few blocks. One of them has feet. His name is Partrick, and like the show Small Blob Smooth Trouser, what follows is quite good, but the end is nowhere near the peak of what it could be, and now I just want to curl into a ball and cry. But how can I cry when I get to test trees for sturdiness? No, being a handyman isn't always this exciting. Sometimes I get way too into it. Meow. Okay, I'm sorry. So I kinda went overboard with the cheeps, and now there's way too many of them. Well, that's a lie. You could never have enough cheeps. Cheeps are eternal. Cheeps are absolute. Cheeps will never betray you. Cheeps will love you. Surrounding yourself in cheeps is the best part of life. No, your mistake was putting them in the ocean because now they're drowning. This guy's a bit obsessed with snake blocks. Snake blocks are the future. The future died.
Now, I don't want to name names, but a certain yellow co-worker isn't pulling his—
Whoa! Perps! Red Toad is doing his best. Wake him up. And he tells us he couldn't get the stone the chief wanted, so he went to sleep.
By the way, can you fetch me some stone?
I'll stone you.
Why don't we both get stone?
Ooh. Where is it? I can't find it. I'm stressed now. There it is. Eat it. And we made it in time. We did it for a diorama. Stone him. Hi, I'm the fired up announcer. Are you ready for some exciting switch action? All right, so he's gonna turn the switch off and back on. What sort of play will he make next? I can hardly wait. Off and on again. Oh my god, he did it. He won the coin. These mushrooms are rotten and vengeful. I have never been so bloody terrified of something in my life. I don't want to be here. Yeah, what you gonna do now? Thank Christ. Oh no! Let me out!
I loaded my latest fortress with traps. I even threw some seesaws in there.
Thanks, Father. I love seesaws. This is going to be so much fun. It's been 5 minutes. At least it's over now. Let me balance this out. You thought I was probably going to scream. Well, you're right. Oh!
I flooded the forest. Cheeps love it.
They can't swim. Now watch. This is how a real man lands on a flagpole. Here. What? And like a real man, I underachieve. I love Goombas. Well, I love coins. Not that one. He kicked my chair. It was inconvenient beyond belief. This zone is about running as fast as you can. Rush ahead. For a level about rushing, you certainly slow down a lot. The third floor is built, but Greg seems a bit rattled.
Red Toad was kidnapped on an unauthorized break. Ah!
Luckily, the chief just thinks he's lazy and docks his pay. That's one problem solved for today. Even more luckily, we find him just a little bit out of orbit. To get into this pipe, we need to get rid of a piranha creeper. Just one.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was bloody on it! This is the hardest course in the game. It took 19 lives from me, and I'll never get them back. Ah, this is the name Withheld, whose papa has given us a request before. Let's see what it says.
I tried to make an evil dungeon by watching my dad.
How did it take me so long to realize? Have we been doing quests for the skeletons? And in case anyone points out how I may not be correct about this in the comments, I can certainly say it's not going to be Batman. Keep up the pace, take the slide, in the pipe. Oh. Step right up, folks, the adventure of a century. Can you kill all one Mousers? If it were that simple, I'd have done it a long time ago. Well, he's not that dead. Yeah, you see, skeletons can't send job offers. Not 20 seconds earlier. Move, metal monster! You're not supposed to go there! You're not supposed to be here! So I've got you a spider hat, watered your cats, fed your garden, cleaned your toothbrush with a toilet! This better be worth it. Are you joking? I could have worked on the castle. I could have got money, but instead, you gave me something I already have. I already have super balls. They're quite magnificent. I shall erase all Spideys. This doesn't quench my rage. It only seems to add to it. Do you think you can get through it and return home alive? I can't even get through that title without breaking into tears. Let's give it the good old college try. Surely followed by the good old college dropout.
Hey, bro.
Holy Christ, Luigi! Actually, why can't I remove ghosts? Luigi, you have the utility of a dysfunctional Joy-Con.
I don't get it.
Well, aren't you lucky? The Underground Menace. Who could this be? No, I don't want to suffer again. No! Oh my god, I did it! I saved the world! I'd like to thank my mom and Hulk Hogan. Hey friend, I noticed you could do with testing out our snake blocks at our snake block facility. Snake block, snake block, snake block, snake block, snake block! Snake block killed me. Screw you, Snake Block. Could someone indulge me? It's quite simple. Just collect 40 coins. Oh yeah, also the ground is bouncy and wobbly and there are bullet bills flying at you and you're doomed to fail! No, it wasn't. You must have been mistaking me for Luigi. Luigi's the nonce in this family. Well, the good news is that I left a package of super mushrooms. I'm gonna cut you off right there. I know where this is going. Sorry. You know! Ah, they managed to recreate getting over it with Bennett funny. They even tell me not to stress, but I'm honestly not sure that's possible. This is quite a troublesome scenario. Forgive me for being frazzled, Benedict Cumberbatch, but this has electrified my confidence. At least I made it down. Now I'll just have to take this drop on the flagpole. Oh, God! I thought it killed me. An angry son? Not in this neighborhood. I'll just get rid of... Oh, can't get rid of the sun. Would make things a bit easier, like having more time to eat ice cream, escape the inevitable heat death of the universe, or not having to buy sun cream. That's the worst one. Reach the goal in a Koopa Trooper car. Out of the way, Doofus, there's the road there. That's where my car jumps. Riding shells, throwing shells to get my bills. This is nice and relaxing. Just want to get that last one. Oh! That pal blocks a dick! And with that, the castle is almost complete. But where did all the crew go? Big Red, Daddy Greg, your entire crew is gone, and you think now is the right time to make puns like that? No dice! The Great Mario, slacking off! I'm slacking? I don't see you doing anything, short shit! It's like I'm your assistant or... Oh my god, I'm Alex Horn. Hello, Satan! Jesus! To no one's surprise, the one who imprisoned the Toads was Kamek, because Bowser's probably dead, so let's run. You know what? I wrote you a licorice. Well, now you don't get to hear it. We rescued the Toad section, and all that's left is to build stained glass. This is more expensive than any other parts of the castle, so we can only assume the chief is taking at least 1,200 of these coins and putting them in her gearbox. Allegedly. Good Lakitu, bad Lakitu. I'm the bad one. Difficulty, fast. The challenge? Carrying a stone. I found it. Basically a master. You know, I regret this. Loads of keys, this should be enough.
Goodbye, Dad!
Bye, David! This is frustrating. Let's eviscerate a single pom-pom.
Destruct!
Well, now we just wait. Ow. Reach the goal without landing after leaving the ground. I can handle one of these. Let's start by being really stupid, and I'm bitter and never trying this again. I found the village ladder to heaven. Up here we find a frog who's lost his wife near the Cheep Cheep maze. I mean, I love swimming with the fishes, but not like that. Guess you could say that was really cheap. Well, we found no wives, but we found flowers, and what is this? Disco Frog is my favorite frog. Here's a level where we must avoid breathing. I'm on the internet in 2019, so it's basically a life goal. Kamek, now you can hear my... He stole the flagpole, so I stop his vernacular. Whoa, this is riveting. And now, getting over a breakup. The frog's wife left him. Samurai don't have gills, so they also drown. The chief has ditched work. She's been kidnapped. Oh, no biggie then. She's got your paycheck. We must save her. Time for a Meowser showdown. Well, he's way bigger than I was willing to deal with. Let's ignore the problem and move along. Is this a car fight? Taskmaster, you shouldn't have. Am I gonna save her? This Verde Fiesta, not that kind, will be over once I throw a few blocks at the feet. I wouldn't recommend doing this to your cat. And with that, we're done. The chief's name will go down in history. The princess kisses the peasant. That's it. Everyone is happy and we can call it a day. Don't you do it. Don't you bloody do it! Thank God. I didn't want to have to do that again. The smart way to play... You know, for a game called Super Mario Maker, we haven't made a thing that's lasted. Let's change that. By analyzing the techniques seen in the levels thus far, I was able to create the scientifically best Mario Maker course known to man. If you want to play it for yourself, here's the course ID, here's a Maker ID. Now brace yourself, for I'm about to unveil it to the world. The ultimate level. That guy loves Goombas, so here's at least 5. An on and off switch, what does it do? Great question. A fun pipe that takes us nowhere important. Fish room, you can never have enough cheap. Fire dragons for when water is too cool. There's also some crates. A puzzling message, what could it mean? Drowning in course check easier than you think. Hold up. An impossible task awaits. You've done it! Do it again. A boss fight against 2 inconvenient individuals. After visiting the funhouse, take a moment to relax before the final fight. A true car fight! Pet the cat with wheels! Be careful, cars can't swim, dum-dum! And in the end, you overshot the flag. Idiot. So as you can see, I've created something fun, E for everyone, and only 50% diabolical. I was going to call it this to get it into trending, but I thought that might be a bit shameless, so it's simply called The Course. I'd like to see you come up with something better. But of course, in accordance with the course clause, I must beat the world's best course before I'm allowed to call mine the peak. This level is, of course, Companion Spring 3D. I get 1 shot, but I only need 1. It's fairly simple at first, and then, Ross? How do you deal with the spring? This is bullshit, so that shot didn't count. Neither did these 2. Let's just play it calm and competent. That's it! I'm done! I hate it! I like it. What the piss do I do? I don't think I'm very good at Mario, but I've never lost to Auto Mario. This doesn't have an 100% clear rate.